Autistic children have trouble communicating and understanding spoken language. And they are excellent at other forms of communication like written language. But the difference between this and ADHD is that autism affects spoken language. ADHD instead of making it harder to communicate or understand spoken language, and autistic children have problems with fine and gross motor skills, as in when if they're low functioning, but see, but and kid with ADHD, well, instead of having trouble with spoken language, have trouble with other forms of communication other than spoken language, which despite increased creativity in both.
Can you
Because
explain?
they because what's affected by ADHD is focus. As such, they are both similar but also both completely different, as they affect different parts of the brain. They both affect the conscious part of the brain, which is the left side for most if not all people.
Can you explain the difficulty that autistic people have with spoken language?
The difficulty autistic people have with spoken language is that it takes a lot longer for them to figure out what was said and communicate what they want to communicate. I have high functioning autism, which means it doesn't affect me too bad. So it does take a little bit longer for me to say something than you'd expect. You wouldn't notice it at first glance, but I'm autistic.
Can you explain the difference for somebody with autism about memory? You were talking about visual and tactile ways that they
Yes.
remember. Can you explain that?
The reason why autistic people use visual and tactile memory is because, honestly, they can't communicate through is one because they can't really communicate through spoken language that easily in the first place, so there's no point in auditory memory for them. And second, an autistic child and ADHD children both have better creativity than their respective issues, as in they are rather creative for your typical human slash person. Autistic people also have have issues with visual and tactile with not visual and tactile, auditory memory because they try to communicate in other ways than spoken language.
Thank you for explaining that.
Unfortunately, the reason why they're prejudiced against is because a lot of people think that smartness is based off of someone's his ability to talk, not what they know, which results in us autistic people being prejudiced against a lot, which is a bit frustrating for us,
Yeah.
to say the very least.